Hello, welcome back to Gaiwans on Fleek. Today we are going to be doing basic brewing procedures while using
non-basic items.
Non-basic items, yeah. Unorthodox, that's what I was thinking of.
There we go.
Yep, so we're going to have Erin start off with her, I guess, setup. Erin, could you tell the crowd what we got?
It's really complicated. You'll need a bowl and a cup, and if you want to get super fancy, you can also use a coffee filter. So this is a situation in which you don't have anything to brew loose leaf tea, but you don't want to use a bag. So I've got some oolong right here. That is, of course, the one with the toughest thing to take off.
Oh, you get used to that for a while.
Right.
How are you going to incorporate the coffee filter? I'm just going to...
Don't ruin it for that.
I'll watch. I'm just really curious. I'm sorry. I'm just really curious now.
Rude. So I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm not going to use a super fancy teaspoon or tablespoon. But, you know, about that much will go in to the bottom of the bowl. So you can see about that much. All right. And then seal the tea back up. Well, I guess you'll use it. That's dumb. All right, so I'm also going to be using boiling water. All teas generally will have a different heat that you'll want to use, a different temperature, but for oolong, especially a roasted oolong, there's no problem with using boiling water. So I've used about a cup of water into the bottom of the bowl, and I'm going to wait about 2 to 3 minutes because it's an oolong. You can go a little bit longer, 3 to 4 should be fine. But just for, you know, just the sake of this video, I will do it for a shorter amount of time. So while this is brewing for me, I'm going to turn it over to Jason.
Okay, great. So what I've got set up here is essentially everything you can find in a house, right? A cup, a strainer net that you could use for, I don't know, I would use this for pasta.
That you use a colander for pasta, man.
No, but like if I'm just gonna make a little bit of macaroni, I don't want too much. You know, anyways, and then one of these measuring bowls. This is pretty gigantic. It's kind of unorthodox. So we're gonna be using this one because it's the most attractive to me on the shelf right now. And that's it. Essentially, I'll be doing the same thing as Erin, except with me, it'll make more sense because. I mean, when you look at this, you know how to brew the tea. With that, I don't know what you're going to do with that piece of paper. So
mystery.
Please blow my mind.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
So I'm going to swirl it around. Really complicated right here. Just to get it a little more. And I'm actually not going to use this at first. I'm going to show you that if you don't want any tea in your, any tea leaf in your tea, you can use a filter. But otherwise, you're just going to tip the bowl and pour it into the cup. Crazy. So you've got your tea in a cup, and you're ready to go. You don't have to make it really hard. So if you do want to use a filter and make sure that you have no tea leaf getting into your cup, you'll just brew it the same way in a bowl. Use a coffee filter. Make sure you hold on to it a little because it will start to sink. And you can pour liberally over. Oh,
that's what I was wondering. How are you going to do that like that?
All right, I'm going to have to spread.
You need help?
Spread eagle.
You got it, buddy?
No, I'm going to make this really ridiculous. Hold on. Back in here. Fold it over.
There you go.
Yeah. Hold it. And then pour.
Reuse of coffee filter.
Yeah. Then you can just take it out of your cup, and you're ready to go. So let's see it.
So I realized that my vessel is way too big, so I'm going to use a little bit more leaf. Because, I mean, you can see this is a huge bottom of the bowl right here. Just a little bit more.
Let's say that's 2 tablespoons of tea.
2.5.
Okay.
We're just going to wing it.
You don't have to take your tea so seriously.
This is the style I used when I was searching for teas in Taiwan, actually. Some of the farmers and processors would get offended if I brought my own tea just to kind of, you know, refresh my palate. So, you know, I got whatever was there and I just used a bowl and a spoon and basically a small teacup. And I brewed it kind of open like this. And to me, it made more sense because when you brew tea, you want to maintain heat, right? So that's why there's caps on teapots or Gaiwans or etc. And for this, if it tastes just as good in the open, it should taste better within a proper vessel. Or like a vessel meant for tea. So, mine is very simple. I'm going to swirl a little bit to Get the flavors out.
Pinky out.
It's not unwrapping though.
Pinky out.
Pinky out? I can't.
Oh,
how do you pinky this?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm pinking
big.
it. It just looks a little weird. Anyways, but essentially you get your, what do you call this? Strainer? It's not colander. Strainer, pour, pour it through. And voila.
This is where aim is important.
It'll catch the leaves. Simple as that. You got your tea. It is a little bit more of a process because you got aim. Put it back here. There's a little handle on the other side to lay shut, and we got our tea. Cheers.
Good.
That's hot.
So you don't have to take brewing your tea so seriously, especially with loose leaf. There's a ton of different ways to brew. And don't be afraid to use stuff that you already have. You don't need any specialty equipment. It's always nice to be able to have a Gaiwan or a teapot or things like that. But I think it's fine if people just want to brew in whatever they have.
Yeah, especially if you want to show your friends and family teas that you like and they don't have any proper material for making tea, just grab whatever's available. Like
Absolutely.
you see here.
Ladles can also help. I'm just saying. If you don't have a strainer... and you're brewing in something that's open, just ladle it out.
Yeah, that works too.
So thanks for joining us on this non-conventional journey, and we will see you in the next episode.
Tune in next time, guys.